This is, I think, Monday after a very interesting weekend. It was very fun. On Friday, the day before prom, I don't remember if I recorded, but if I did, I basically got no work done after it. So yeah, that was on me. I was gonna get work done, but then there was a party that got canceled, so that completely changed everything because I was gonna work before the party and then get ready and then go to the party and socialize, but then it got canceled. So one of my friends called me, asked me if I wanted to go to La Cantera, and I said yes, and I ended up staying with them for like 6 hours because we went to La Cantera, we went to the Rim, and we went to go eat to 54th Street. So that was very fun. The pre-day, pre-prom day, and I bought my mom a gift, and I bought this Lego, this Countach, Lamborghini Countach. I like cars a lot, so that's probably one of the cars I'm gonna be getting in the future. They're actually not too expensive. I thought they were. Well, the newer version isn't too expensive. The older version is like $10 million, so that one is a little bit more expensive. But the newer version is like 500,000, so it's not bad. But what I want to talk about today is different topics. Starting off with prom. This prom was way better than last year's. It was actually very fun. Besides my friend acting like Ebenezer Scrooge, that wasn't very fun. But the like prom itself and my date was actually really nice. The girl that I went to put the movies on Monday, it was overall a good experience until the after party. That was not the best. Not wasn't too much of a fan because she got absolutely hammered. She claims she didn't get too drunk, but she did get drunk as hell. So that was a little bit weird. I'm not gonna go too much into detail about that, but let's just say she got absolutely hammered, and I had to take her and her friend home. So that was not very fun. Having to deal with two drunk girls. Not the biggest fan. Would not recommend. Um, but prom itself was fun. I was with her, her friend, and then my friend. He ended up actually leaving, like prom, but then he wanted to come back, and they didn't let us dumbass back in because it overall for him it was. I understand why he thought it was ass. Did feel like he was over hating it. He thought the girl that he went with wasn't the best looking. He was mad about the parents. He was mad about his suits. He was just mad about everything. He was not somebody that I would want to keep around for those type of situations because I like him, but I would not want to go out with him again. Like at least in that type of circumstance. But yeah, I danced with some friends. I was nominated best dressed at Piper High School. That was fun. They had like a whole ceremony. They called all the superlatives for like most handsome, most outgoing, best duo, all that stuff, and they I was voted best dressed, so that was fun. They called my name and everything. It was like an ocean of people, and it was cool. And then, um, I want to think. We went to eat before we went to take. We went to go take pictures. We went to go eat. And then we went to prom itself, which was I think we went to the pictures from about 5:10 to maybe 6. Then from the drive to the restaurant was like a 30-minute drive, so from 6:30 to maybe 8:20 we ate, and then we after that we went to prom itself, like the actual event, and then we were there from about 8:30, 8:40 to 10 through 10:30 around there, and then I left. I went home. I got ready for the after party. I picked up um, my date and her friend. Took her to the after party. It was basically a kickback. I wouldn't even say it was an after party. It was we went to the more relaxed one because there was another one, and that one was absolutely crazy, absolutely just manic. It got shut down pretty early. The cops pulled up 3 times, and there was parents there. It was a whole mess. But the one I went to was a lot more relaxing, a lot more just laid back. So I can confidently say that I got absolutely no work done this weekend, especially because yesterday was my mom's birthday. So we went to Austin for her birthday. So I was there for like the whole day. And then today I'm trying to pick up the rhythm again. I'm implementing a more organized structure into my agency because I realized how unorganized and how like there was a bunch of missing pieces in my agency that didn't really correlate with others. And now I'm starting to integrate more organized structure, and I wouldn't say more corporate style, but more of a an actual system, something that's more systematized in my business. So that's good. I am working on a proposal form, on onboarding forms. I have a note taker. I have a project planner. I have a monthly budget for accounting. I have a weekly to-do list. And I have a habit tracker. And I've been working on some tags and some other automations for when I actually do outreach and actually start booking calls and no-show calls, because of course no-shows are part of businesses. Of course, you have to have like certain systems that lessen the rate of no-shows, and you actually have to have like provide value whenever somebody actually books a call, leading to the call. Try to provide as much value to them and just boost the chances that they'll actually show up to the call and actually make them want to be in the call, so that it's actually, you know, they're actually like excited to, not excited, but just the closing rates are relatively higher if you actually warm them up. And yeah, I mean, oh damn, hold up, how do I check my history? All right, never mind. I remember now because I had written down what I was supposed to finish, but what I had planned on finishing was making this video, finishing this module in Agency Accelerator. This program is so much better than the last one, and this one was free. So because this one actually goes into depth on what to do, it goes step by step. And now that I actually have a decent understanding on an agency, because the last one wasn't, I personally think it wasn't very beginner friendly. This one is more beginner friendly, and I feel like it's very very intermediately friendly as well. So like even if you already know some stuff, you still get stuff out of it. Me, I mean, I'm always gonna consider myself new because that allows myself to learn more, and it just allows myself to actually intake other people's opinions and actually boost my own and boost my knowledge on certain topics. So in everything, I will always consider myself new. I will never. I don't want to consider myself advanced in anything because I feel like that's an egotistical problem, and having an ego essentially just slows your improvement level, like slows your progress down. That's for sure. And let's see what else. I was gonna finish this creating a high value offer, especially since right now I have my downsell offer and my upsell offer. My upsell offer being search engine optimization, and I'm trying to get into boosting like social medias and organic growth. I don't want to go down the paid ads route because I feel like that's it's expensive right now. Paid ads are very expensive, and it's, I want to say that form of getting clients and that business model, in my opinion, is kind of saturated right now. I'm not saying it's a bad business model. Of course, you could still find success in it if you take a different approach on it. But me personally, I want to go more in the organic route and actually like boost revenue organically without having to use paid ads. Um, what else was I gonna say? And for SEO, I have been looking at stuff, but right now the thing that has me the most interested is how can I accelerate the process? Because of course, usually most SEO companies, they have contracts that they say, if we don't get you to the first page of Google in a certain amount of time, money back. And I want to see how essentially I can accelerate that process. Because right now I've been working on mine. I got Novad to the first page of Google. I think we're ranked 7th by simply just adding blog posts and trying to actually, what do you call it? Trying to actually, I guess, rank for a certain word, because certain words are harder to rank than others. Like marketing agencies are extremely hard to rank for because of the amount of competition that there is. But if you try to rank for something easier, like marketing agency, San Antonio, Texas. That's way easier to rank for. Like just knowing the local keywords and the local factorizations on what it is that you want to rank for and where it is that you want to rank for as well. It just makes the processes a lot easier. But right now, what I still don't understand is how can I make that a lot faster. Like I have seen growth. I don't know how to share this, like how to show my screen with this. I know how to do it with Loom, but I'm not recording with Loom. I'm recording with iMovie. So that's probably why my quality is so shit. But I have seen growth, and I have seen more. My click through rate is higher. I still I want to do more outbound, so because I feel like that's gonna be the main way that I'm actually gonna be booking appointments and calls and closing clients. But right now, my priority is finishing Agency Accelerator and just cleaning up my agency again, just like I guess polishing it and adding more organizational systems into it, so that when I actually do start closing and signing clients, it's a very smooth process. Because right now I'm noticing that with Antonio and Matt's parents, the process was not smooth at all. Like it was not. It's not smooth whatsoever. And this is a valuable lesson to me on what not to do with my clients, on how not to approach certain things. So that's basically it. I mean, I probably am going to be recording tomorrow. We are closing in on the last days of high school. I am nervous. I'm scared about certain things, but I'm also kind of focused. And I've noticed another thing. The last thing that I want to touch on is people are usually happiest when they're working on themselves and when they have a purpose. I will be touching more on that tomorrow. I'm gonna add that to my notes so that I can talk about it, so I don't forget. The second, I have a bunch of other stuff to talk about, but I don't want to make this video too long, so I'll end this right now.